の番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。
With Surfshark VPN, you can change your computer's location to view hidden content, like shout factories, tokushoutsu, that will help you to catch up to Hurricaneger. And you can even watch every single Ultra show from Ultra Q to Ultraman Rube. You also can use Surfshark VPN on many other streaming services like Netflix. Like King Ohger, Surfshark VPN has multiple important components. It encrypts your internet activities, so no one can track or steal your data, because you don't want some alien crime boss to steal your data and then sell it to some suit named John Toy or something. You also can change your IP address to hide your location and avoid tracking, protecting your data and privacy while using public Wi-Fi or networks that you don't trust. Keep your digital freedom while traveling to internet-restricted countries. You can also set up one Surfshark VPN account and use it on an unlimited number of devices. And for $2.30 a month, not including tax, for the 2-year plan, which comes with an 82% discount that also grants you 2 additional months for free. You can also get Surfshark's amazing bundle that contains not only the award-winning VPN, but also the great antivirus, search, and alert. And for $41.88, not including tax, by using the link down below, that not only helps you to stay protected while surfing the web, but also help this channel out. So, I want to thank Surfshark for sponsoring today's video. And now to your regular scheduled programming. We discovered that Hercules exchanged the machine with the Bagnarok in the peace truce. That machine can resurrect Defnarok's chosen champion. When the Bagnarok were forced on the ground, they were divided by 2 leaders, Defnarok and an unnamed Bagnarok. Both of them chose a champion that would compete for their leadership. Defnarok chose Dirogue and he won. I love learning more about the Bagnarok and their lore. The identity and the appearance of the unnamed Bagnarok remain unknown, suggesting that he would be important in one point in the future of this story. Hercules had the spotlight in this episode, boasting to his kingdom about making a peace truce with the Bagnarok, and targeting the King Ohger as the people that actually want to stop it, and also revealing that he has King Ohger 0 to fight against the original and capturing it into shogundom. Hercules' actor is so damn good, and he proves each and every single digit in his salary. He plays such a good piece of shit that I'm like genuinely surprised that he hasn't played any villains in Toku before. The other character that got the spotlight in this episode is Gust, with him refusing to submit to Hercules and bending the knee. Shocker, it's almost like you're going to tell me that water is wet. He realizes that he would need to fight against Hercules and the Bagnarok combined, so he seeks help from Himino, Rita, and his retainer. And when the time arrived for him to fight against the resurrected Dirogue, he gets his ass beat to the moment that he knows he's about to die. I absolutely love the characterization of Gust, with his steadfast belief of fuck Hercules, but also never bending the knee because he earned his top spot, and he's not about giving it up. And also this episode really does show how much he and Gira's relationship grew. You can clearly see he likes Gira more now, and not because he doesn't like him, because Gira hates Hercules too, or doing it because Hercules hates it. You can clearly see they really formed an actual bond. And for the rest of the cast, everyone at least got a small little part of the episode. Rita sends Morphonia to capture Jeremy due to his intervention with the peace truce, and Hercules gaining more leverage over the other kings. Jeremy is pretty much given 2 options by Rita: imprisonment or joining them, with the latter aiming to acquire the powers of the god Tarantula. I did really like the usage of Rita's character, with Rita pretty much hamming it up with a speech. Also, I did like how their speech didn't work on Jeremy, because he is not the type of guy that would move because of a speech, but a tail would. Before that, Jeremy tries to fix the entire situation, but facing difference from Miraculous, while the King Ohger believed that he can help them with the power of God Tarantula. After being released, Jeremy arrives at Naposka and takes over Legend King Ohger, attaching God Tarantula to defeat the large Bagnarok, with the glimpses of all like 1500 Zords combined by Jeremy's webs. Almost like there is an important piece missing. It's really interesting to see Jeremy kind of take some sort of a backseat in this episode, so it's really cool to see, and it would be more interesting to see now moving forward, specifically what's going to happen with Jeremy and where he's going to pretty much sit because of Gira's action in the end of the episode. For most of the episode, Gira was kept away from everyone. But when Shirakura releases Gira for both of them to go to Ishabana, Gira understands that Gast is going to sacrifice himself and convinces him to release him. During the moment when Dialogue is about to attack Gast, Gira saves him and proclaims his return from the dead, installing fears in the adults in Shogadam but bringing happiness to the kids from the orphanage. The scene of Gira's return was actually really cool, from the usage of Inferno to the small moment between Gira and Gast show how much they grew to be a lot closer, and Gira's kind of, speech about returning from the dead was also like really cool, and seeing Rakule's reaction to Gira coming back from the dead was absolutely priceless. Himeno was involved in Gast's plan to transport all of the injured citizens to Ishabana. That was pretty much it for her involvement in the entire episode. It was fine, but nothing really noteworthy, while Daiboski in the beginning of the episode tried to actually make him rethink about maybe joining Rakules. But when Gast absolutely denied the option of him and Rakules ever working, Daiboski told Gast that he didn't reveal the information about Gira being alive still, basically still keeping all of the cards close to his chest, as Daiboski always would do. It was a great build-up episode to next week's, which is fine. Again, like, King Ohger is really good at that. If you really think about it, King Ohger is stupendously serialized. So yeah, we are in small little arcs. We are kind of ending the Jeremy arc and we are kind of returning to Gira, maybe in one point getting to sit on that throne. So yeah, what you thought about this week's King Ohger, or at least King Ohger episode 17? Comment below, let me know. Thanks Surfshark for supporting my channel. Subscribe to my channel if you didn't. Thank you very much. Have a great rest of your day.